Hello YouTube, Triumph Guy here today, and I'm going to be replacing the fuel filter on this 1.9 Audi A6 C5, and obviously the same sort of procedure goes for any Audis this sort of age range, so early 2000s, late 90s. All you're going to do is remove the top cover, right, and here is your fuel filter. We're just going to clamp down on that hose right there, okay, the one closest to the alternator, and then just use these pliers to remove the clips. And I would strongly suggest buying a set of these pliers, okay? I've got a set on eBay, it's like 35 quid. Use a pick like so, just to sort of break the seal, but be careful that you don't puncture the fuel hose itself, okay? These were about £3 from Halford, so it's really nice and cheap. And then use a set of pliers just to twist the hoses ever so slightly, but just be careful that you don't break them. So first hose, which is close to on there, you're just going to clamp off, like I said earlier. And the second hose just going to pull out, right, and just put it in a zip tie bag just to stop it from leaking all over the car. Get a set of normal pliers and you're going to pull out the Mickey Mouse ears clip. Now, they'll do a close-up on this a bit later on in the video so you can see what the clip looks like. Now, mine has a Torx bit, but I've changed these filters before and it's been a 10mm. You can't actually get a ratchet in there with a Torx bit, so I just used the Torx bit with a ratchet spanner and it come out nice and easy. Don't need to do it all the way out, just enough just so the filter comes out. Have a bag ready for your oil filter, put it in the bag. I use the zip tie bag, and then dispose of it in line with your local regulations. Once that sort of slides in, all you're going to do is just do up the bolt. In my case, obviously, it's the Torx bit. In other people's cars, it will just be a normal 10mm. And this will, just while the hose is out of the way, it just makes it a bit easier doing it in this order. Now you're just going to replace the two hoses. Okay, not the Mickey Mouse ear ones just yet, just these two. And this should go on fairly easily. Do see a lot of people and they do not prime their fuel filter correctly. So what I do is I just buy a can of diesel and just fill up that fuel filter. We'll go through the priming process a bit later on, but it's really good drills just to fill it up, and it would just mean that you don't cause any damage to your high pressure fuel pump. So there it is, that's what it should look like, nice and full. Give it a nice wipe around, and then you're going to replace these two seals just using that pick I showed you earlier. Take them off, wipe them with a bit of fresh diesel, and that should be fine to put it back in. Push it down and then replace the Mickey Mouse clip. So this clip is a bit of a nightmare to get in. So what I did is I pulled it, lined it up, and then I pushed down on this whilst I pushed it in fully, and then that should go in, should clip into place. So next stage, get your keys, right, put them in the ignition, just turn it on, but not all the way. You should be able to hear the fuel pump going. So do that about 5 times. And this will just protect the high pressure fuel pump. And then we'll just do one more for good measure. Right, wish me luck. And there we go, perfect. So obviously with the engine running, as you can see, I'm just gonna check this for leaks for about 10 minutes. Yeah, make sure no leaks, and then we're good to go. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a full service on this car, so please check out the playlist in the comments, and we'll smash it out. Any questions, put in the comments, and I'll get back to you. See you on the next one.